End slope is the angle of the entire deck surface from the feed point to middling discharge. As stated earlier, the end slope is preset and is not typically modified by the operator. You can verify the angle of the end slope by checking the bubble level located on the high side of the table. Adjustments to the end slope can only be made with the machine turned off and properly locked out. Please contact ARROWCORP or refer to your user's manual if it is necessary to make this adjustment. Note that the product feed hopper and flow control gate move with the deck. Product flows out onto the deck of the Pegasus rather than splashing onto it from above. This allows stratification to occur immediately without disruption. A manually adjustable slide gate regulates the rate of product delivery onto the deck. To adjust the rate, loosen the clamping knob and move the gate up or down until achieving the desired rate. Retighten the knob to lock the gate at this rate. It is best to start with a lower flow rate and then gradually increase the rate until achieving your target. With practice, you will learn to recognize conditions on the deck that indicate flow rates that are either too fast or too slow. This topic will be covered in a later chapter. Proper air volume is critical for obtaining optimal particle density separation. Remember, air is used as a weighing medium, not a blowing force. Boiling and heaving of the product on the deck is to be avoided. Air volume from the single fan can be accurately adjusted by using the hand wheel located on the operator console. Rotate the hand wheel in the direction indicated to either increase or decrease the volume of air. The deck of the Pegasus has been optimized to automatically direct more air volume to the infeed end of the deck and less to the middling and light product discharge points. The operator cannot adjust this ratio. You'll also discover that the deck does not need to be completely covered with material for fluidization to occur. This is because there is a large resistance to the horizontal movement of air underneath the deck's surface. To adjust the side slope of the deck, first rotate the clamp lock hand wheel in the labeled direction for 5 to 10 turns. This will release the clamping mechanism that holds the deck in position. Now, rotate the jack hand wheel in the labeled direction to either increase or decrease the side slope. The angle of the side slope can be verified by looking at the bubble level located on the back side of the table. Finally, rotate the clamp lock hand wheel in the opposite direction to secure the deck. Do not over-tighten the clamp. You will feel resistance when the clamp engages, and the hand wheel should snap backwards slightly when you let go. Please remember not to adjust the side slope without first unlocking the clamp, and always re-engage the clamp when adjustments have been completed. An electronic variable frequency motor controller is used to adjust the speed of the deck's side-to-side eccentric motion. Turning the control knob clockwise will increase the speed, and counterclockwise will decrease the speed. The maximum recommended frequency is 60 Hz and the minimum is 39 Hz. These limits should never be exceeded. The Pegasus gravity table is very sensitive to eccentric speed adjustments. Make any adjustment slowly and note its effect on the product movement. Many operators prefer to attach the speed controller at the discard end of the table because this is the location where the effects of the adjustment are most noticeable. Low-density material that traverses the deck will flow towards the light product discharge point. A vertically positioned skimmer retards material movement off the deck at this point and ensures that only the lightest density fraction will go to discard. Experience indicates that the skimmer operates best when only removing the top layer of product. The skimmer height at either end of its length can be changed by turning the adjustment knobs in the appropriate direction. The feed end of the skimmer should typically be about 1 or 2 kernel thicknesses higher than middling discharge end. Remember, fine-tuning the skimmer height is critical for minimizing discard rates. If your Pegasus has the optional middling rerun conveyor, then you must monitor the position of the discard and mid splitter. This splitter is located in the middling discharge hopper at the end of the deck. The position of the splitter will determine the proportion of the middling fraction that either goes to discard or is returned to the deck via the rerun conveyor. If too much of the flow is returned to the deck via the rerun conveyor, then you will observe a buildup of light product on the deck during the course of a run. Correct this problem by moving the splitter towards the heavy product discharge side. Less material will go to the rerun conveyor and more will go to discard. A skilled operator can use this splitter to achieve a balance between maintaining product quality while minimizing discard. When beginning a new run on the Pegasus, we recommend the following startup procedure. First, turn on electrical power to the gravity table's fan, eccentric drive, as well as the dust control system and rerun conveyor, if installed. Verify that the end slope is at the proper setting before starting the material flow. For a product such as corn, we have found that a 2-degree slope will generally produce satisfactory results. Next, set the eccentric speed control to about the 50 to 60% point and then adjust the side slope. For corn, a side slope angle of 4 degrees is a good starting point. Now set the air volume to at least 50% open. Once these initial settings have been confirmed and all equipment is running, then slowly open the product slide gate that controls the feed rate of product onto the deck. The material should flow out rapidly to begin filling the deck. We have found that an initial opening of 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch wide is a good starting point. If the opening is too wide, however, then the material will tend to splash out onto the deck, and this condition should be avoided. Once the product starts flowing over the deck, observe its behavior in the stratification zone directly in front of the feeder. Your first priority should be to adjust the airflow to achieve proper stratification. This is a prerequisite for maximizing the performance of the gravity table. As the deck fills with product, adjust the airflow so that the material is properly fluidized and stratified. Note that it is not necessary for the deck to be covered before starting this adjustment. Due to the unique design of the deck, material will fluidize even without complete coverage. Remember that the proper air setting will cause material to fluidize and stratify almost immediately upon entering the deck.